Hi, my name is Karina Limon, and I am here to show you my UI puzzle game project. I am currently working in Unreal Engine 4.9.2, and my goal is to create a game tailoring to 40-plus-year-old women, and the focus is mainly on the UI, the GUI, and all these sorts of components to the game. I'm currently using the puzzle game template that comes built into Unreal. And let me show you what I have so far. So this is the main menu. I wanted to have a social game, so I know mothers are usually playing games like Angry Birds and Candy Crush, and a thing that these games have in common is that they are social. So I wanted to have a Facebook login and a Google Plus login so that they can compete with their friends, and basically that's it. Right now these buttons aren't functional. I am a beginner with Unreal Engine and I don't really know how to create those functions so that they may log into their accounts. So let's move on to the next thing. They are able to start a fresh new game. It would start them on level 1. If not, they can browse their levels. I wanted my game to have a sort of a world map where the game comes with 3 worlds. The first one would have to be complete in order to move on to the second one, and so on. I colored them by difficulty, so World 1's more easy and it gets harder as you progress. I wanted to display 30 levels per world, but that wasn't exactly in my time frame, so I went ahead and just made 3. If there were 30 levels, the first 10 levels would be green, the second 10 would be yellow, and so on. The way I would actually display this if I were to create a puzzle game would be in an actual world map where you can follow along a scenery, a mountain or whatever, and you would be able to choose the levels, like in Candy Crush, for instance. So there's back button, so you can go back to the main menu. The next thing I'd like to show you is the options. The selectable options I have is music volume, sound effects volume, and language. I would like these 2 buttons here to be toggleable, so if you press the music button, the music will shut off, and once you press it again, it would turn on. Same with sound effects. For the 3rd button that says English, right now all the settings are in English. If you press them, I would like everything to turn French, Chinese, Japanese, Spanish. Those are the top 4 languages I'd actually want to build in the game, but once again, time does not allow me to do such, and nor does knowledge, because this is the first time I've used Unreal. When you press New Game, you're taken to the in-game screen. Originally, I set up a timer in the screen, but I removed it because over my research I have found that women over the age of 40 actually like to play more relaxing games. Having a timer there would induce anxiety or just make them feel really rushed, and the reason why we play games is to stop and enjoy, playing. So, this is just the puzzle game that comes in Unity. I don't really have time to implement actual gameplay, but so far there's a score system. It works. You can pause the game, and you have the option to either continue where you left off, restart the level, or go back to the main menu. If you continue, you can see my progress is still there. I can continue until, I pause again or I finish the level, but for now I want to show you if I pause, if I click restart, it does actually restart the level. If I pause and hit the main menu, bam, you're back to the main menu. So let's do that again. So I just started a new game because I have one last thing I'd like to show you. That would be the level complete screen. So right now I just have pause and level complete screen attached to buttons because I wasn't really quite sure how to make these show up otherwise. So I have my level complete screen, and it's just like the pause menu. You can continue, which would technically lead you to the next level that is after the one you just completed. And these are all basically the same thing. After that, you can either restart the same level, which would, of course, restart the same level, or you can go back to the main menu. So that just about sums up everything in my puzzle game. I guess the one thing that I didn't show you is that you can actually quit the game just by pressing quit game. So as you can see, everything is pretty functional. I could still continue more work on this and can also implement gameplay later on if needed. But as for my project, that is pretty much where I wanted to be. So thank you for watching, and hit like.